Hello, my name is Annie, and today we'll be talking about how to deal with your rich friends. It doesn't matter what socioeconomic background you're from, what I'm going to stress is people around you. So if you feel a little pressured to spend more money on fun or transportation or whatever to a point that you feel like you cannot afford to continue this action, make sure you watch this video because I will let you know how you can overcome that kind of hardship that's in your way. I would like to clarify, it is not your or your rich friend's fault that there is a wealth gap between you guys. It's no one's fault. You guys are just born into different background, and so we have to work with that. So a lot of times what I felt is that when I was with rich friends, it was a lot more expensive to have fun. For example, you'll go clubbing a lot, and that includes transportation and eating out. There are a lot of things that you need to pay for in order to have one day of enjoyment. And also you will have unrealistic standard. For example, when I just came to Canada, I didn't fully understand how much the money was. So for example, the $100 didn't seem as much because my friends were spending $300 on things they wanted to buy. That gave me a confusion in terms of how much is a normal amount for me to spend. After my first year, I was looking for internship in Korea. And unfortunately, I couldn't get any, but I could see my friends easily getting internship or work positions under their family's company. And so I felt like it was really unfair in a way that they had the advantage over me. But these are inevitable. Just because you say, this is unfair, I don't like it, doesn't mean the problem is going to be solved. What you can do is to control the controllable, not the uncontrollable. So the best thing to do is to really readjust your perspective in a way that it solves your problem, in a way that you can actually achieve it. So instead of thinking, oh, I don't like how my friends act, they should spend less. Instead of that, you should come up with something that you can do to improve that. So here are 3 steps for you to learn how to handle your rich friends. The first step is to accept that you are not as rich as them. It might hurt your self-esteem. You have been hanging out with them, you define yourself with them, but there are some differences that can be difficult for you to accept, and this is one of them. For step 2, after you've accepted that you're different from your friends, you have to change your action. If you can't afford the thing they're buying, then you need to say, I can't. You have to create boundaries between your friends and you in terms of what you can purchase and what you can't. It's fine if you go outside for a lunch or a dinner, but sometimes that can be very difficult. You don't have enough money, or you have to ask your parents for another $500, and that can be a little difficult for you to handle. The most important thing for you to do is to learn how to restrict and limit yourself. For step 3, it is to create a goal for yourself. The reason why I'm saying to create a goal for yourself is because it's really difficult for you to follow your restrictions and limitations if you don't have a clear goal that you want to achieve. Let's say that you want to save up $500 for this semester in order to go somewhere. Then you will have to save up. But if you were to hang out with your friends, then it will be very difficult for you to make your goal come true. So you'll be more strict in terms of your restrictions and limitations. I am not saying to stop hanging out with your rich friends. Of course you can. It's just that if you have a clear goal in mind, you'll have a certain budget for you to use. And you have a good excuse too. You can be like, oh, I'm saving up for a trip. And that will sound more cooler. If I heard that, I would be like, wow, I want to be like you too. Like, I would feel like that. So those are the 3 steps for you to learn how to handle your rich friends. And if you know other ways of handling your rich friends, then please let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Bye!